If you are watching this video, chances are you may be having same kind of trouble with car's clutch or transmission system. Your car's clutch may be slipping, may be hard, or some abnormal noise coming from the gearbox. So I am Sachin, a mechanical engineer who started Enjoy Gadi Car Service Station. Let me show you how the clutch replacement is done. This is clutch plate. If you look at the face of the clutch plate, this is made up of abrasive material. This face of the clutch plate gets engaged with the pressure plate, and if you look at this face, it got worn out. Now I'll show you pressure plate. This is pressure plate. These are the fingers of pressure plate. Over the period of time, these fingers become hard and tough. Now if you flip the pressure plate, this is the face which gets engaged with the clutch plate. Now I'll show you release bearing. This is release bearing. If in case you get any abnormal noise from the gearbox, that probably comes from release bearing. And in case of this transmission work, there is one thumb rule. We usually change clutch plate, pressure plate and release bearing, three parts, all three parts. But don't worry, that's why we are here. Today we will show you how to replace the clutch set and to make your car running smooth on the road again.
So, the patient of the day is Grand i10 Nios. Let me introduce our very own super mechanics Amol and other Suresh.
Alright then, let's drive right in.
As we all know our car like anything, and through safety point of view, car repairing and servicing should happen very precisely. And for that, we need to have proper tools and equipments. So we will start our service with removing the air filter body. As we are getting it out, so we can easily get access to clutch and gear cable below the air filter body. And now we will move ahead to remove the battery, and for that we will disconnect positive and negative terminals. And further, we would also need to take out the base or the plate which holds the battery. We call it as battery tray.
If you do not change clutch in time, then number one, it may cause flywheel burnout, which leads to higher expenses. Number two, it may cause lower pickup and lower mileage. Number three, it may cause car's breakdown.
And after, we will disconnect the clutch cable and further following with the gear cable. So once everything is done, we will move ahead with removing the front both wheels, and after that we need to lift the car to access the gearbox. And once we get access, we will initiate to drain oil from gearbox by removing the drain bolt.
Usually we use either synthetic or semi-synthetic gear oil.
The next step would be removing lower up ball joints, and after that we will move ahead to remove the drive shaft, which will help us to get proper access to the gearbox. We would also need to remove engine C-mount too, as we need to disconnect gearbox from engine section. Now we will remove upper and lower rounding bolts, and we will give support by gearbox stand and slowly take down the gearbox.
Gearbox is usually heavy. You should be more careful while taking it down so that it should not fall on your feet or hand, which leads to injury.
So this is the gearbox. Here we need to replace the bearing. By carefully removing the bolts on flywheel without damaging it, we will take the old clutch set out.
We always prefer genuine spare part as they have long life and they fit perfectly to your car. Even for this Hyundai Aura, we are using genuine Hyundai parts.
And this is how the old clutch set looks like, and let us just compare it with the new one, how different they are. Now we will install clutch plate and pressure plate, and then we will tight all bolts as per company prescribed torque. Further we will fit the bearing to the gearbox, and then we will repeat it back to the car. Reinstall all removed parts one by one in reverse order. At Enjoy Gadi, we make sure every job is done with precision and care, so you don't have to worry. Once everything is back in place, we do thorough inspection to ensure everything is running smoothly. It is always fun and joy driving our car on the road. Smooth clutch functioning plays a very important role. So friends, we have replaced the clutch set, and if you can see, the clutch functioning is very smooth and there is no any kind of noise coming from the gearbox. Ride is very smooth and of course fun on the road. I have started Enjoy the car service station to save the cost without compromising in quality. So this way we have replaced the clutch without compromising in quality. And if you have any difficulty or queries, you can reach out to us on this number. So thank you for watching us.